back to the No Filter Tattoo Podcast. We're your hosts, Bryson, Tez, and me, Theo, where we have real talks about the tattoo industry. Today, man, I'm excited. We got a real special guest. I'm gonna hype you up real quick though. You know, this is what I like to do, man. So we got who they call a big sensei. You know, the man.
Man, already fucking up already. God damn.
All right, be a big sensei, owner of One Up Inc. Dallas, One Up Inc. West,
soon to be LA.
One Up Inc.
South?
Yeah,
One Up
One
Inc.
Up Inc.
South. Then entrepreneur. You know, you got the Twitch going. You got a whole bunch of lanes, man. But the man, the myth, the legend, man, Inc. by PNUT. So what's going on, bro, man? We appreciate you coming on.
Man, likewise, bro. Like I said, before I even came up on here, I got to give back the flowers because me and Theo had first locked in just on some conversation on the internet stuff. You know, it was beautiful to see the space out here, and I feel like Atlanta kind of get a bad rap over not having quality tattoo artists, bro. When you have clearly paved a beautiful lane, amazing space, high quality artists, top of the line shops, bro. And honestly, I just gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate seeing another black business owner paving the way and making lanes for artists and opening doors for artists that create spaces and products like this so people can come here and get high quality tattoos. People can come to your podcast and enjoy the conversations, enjoy the topics, and everything that you're doing, bro, is beautiful.
Man, I appreciate that
from
for real,
one
bro.
brother to another. I'm
Man,
proud
thank
of you,
you,
my
bro.
guy.
So you got them flowers. I see.
Man, I appreciate that, bro, man.
Smell them, man. Smell them.
Hey, bro, nowadays you rarely see black men say, you know what? I look up to this guy. I want to be like this guy. We are missing that camaraderie or brotherhood, not just in tattooing, but just in black culture. So
People forget we allies.
I have no problem. Yeah, bro, it's us against everybody. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I have no
bucket
problem
mentality,
with
man.
telling another brother. Hey,
Oh, no, for sure.
Same.
Yeah.
Nah, man, that's part of what this podcast is about, bro. It's like just bringing everyone together, man. And like in our
like-minded.
Yeah, for real, bro. So like I said, what you said about me, man. Same, man. I see what you're doing with your businesses, man, and that's motivation, bro. Like,
You're not afraid to speak up either.
Yeah,
I'll be the first to say that.
Nah,
if not me, then who?
right?
Not no one.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. Not no one. Sometimes you gotta say that.
For real. We need to start making the uncomfortable conversations normalized again.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of just brushing a whole bunch of topics up under the rug, because then that leads to misinterpretations of feeling and knowledge. And if enough people
And oblivious.
you feel like Kanye West had said, if I put on a jogger suit and one direction for a long time, I look crazy. Get 5 more people with me, it's a marathon. You feel me?
Yep.
So
That's a good quote.
Oh yeah,
man. So man, how you feeling, man? You in here in Atlanta for a couple of weeks, right?
oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, how Atlanta treating you so far, bro?
Bro, I've been loving Atlanta, bro. Like I did not know my fan base out here was just so massive, like how it is. That's why I'm working to create the space down here for the artists, for the fan base, for the people that need that one up energy out here. And it's been well reciprocated, bro. I've been getting love everywhere I go. Like Atlanta is fire. I like that when I go out here, everywhere that I see, it's like black people. Like usually when I travel around the world, black people is the minority, and you have to learn how to be comfortable around other people. But out here in Atlanta, other people have to learn how to be comfortable around black people.
Yeah, it's very diverse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of black people with wealth out here too, and money, business.
Oh yeah, Black Hollywood.
Yeah, so that's why I love Atlanta. Like I don't see myself really leaving Atlanta overall. Yeah, as far as like living or I mean, I definitely love to travel and see all of the world, but Atlanta is definitely special to me.
You got that man cave already set up.
Right.
And he ain't,
You already
he
know,
ain't
man. I'm diehard.
You might move to New York, man.
New York is a horrible quality
Absolutely,
of living.
man.
Horrible quality of living, bro.
I see you with the New York Knicks.
Overpopulated.
Nah.
Man.
Yeah, man. I like I said, we went up there for a convention one time, and it was cool. Like I could see people who want to be around something all the time.
Yeah.
Them liking it, but
It's like a constant adrenaline rush.
yeah,
That's what I
like my
It's
peace.
like that in the major port cities. Well, Miami's a little more spread out, but like New York, like Los Angeles, it's just so overly congested that people can't really have like you think you want that quality of life, but peace of mind, space, all that to me being from like a small city town, shout out Little Rock, small city
Shout out Little
town, I love that peace of mind. You
Arkansas?
can't put, yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm an Arkansas boy. I'm from Little Rock, 501. But that peace of mind and having that space and that clarity out there, man, you can't even beat that, bro. I don't care about the opportunities because if you make yourself a embodiment of success and learn how to attract good business to you, then you don't have to go out and try to seek these things or these opportunities a lot vast because we got the whole power of our phone in our hands nowadays. Yeah. If you got the good talent and the good product, people will find you. You feel me?
Yep. Yeah. Man, so that's a word right there, bro. So before we get into, talking tattoos in the industry, bro, like let the viewers who don't know you already, like let them to get to know you a little bit outside of tattooing. So like what are you into, man? What makes you and what kind of hobbies are you into, man? What's special to you in your life?
Well, if everybody don't know me, man, I'm PNUT, aka Big Sensei, aka the anime godfather. I'm always spilling on it, never chilling on it. I'm known for doing high quality, big, bright, super bold tattoos from anime, pop cultures, movies, music, comic, and manga, and that just absorbed my whole life, including Star Wars. Y'all already see the drip. Shout out Astro Tees for always blessing me with the Star Wars drip.
That's all right.
I literally live, eat, and breathe like anime and like pop culture. Like I'm obsessed with it. When I say I'm obsessed with it, like this is really all I do. I got the depth to myself, but my career is so focused around my hobbies like video games, tattooing, conventions, collecting comics, Pokemon cards, memorabilia, resin statues. I even recently bought a 3D printer, so now I'm finna be going crazy, and I know my wife finna hate that I'm finna have all this 3D printed stuff around, bro.
So I remember you said that was in your culture. I saw on another dude's YouTube channel, you was actually on it, spoke a little bit. How was it like tattooing at an anime convention called DreamCon?
Oh yeah. I mess with DreamCon real heavy. Shout out RDC, shout out Mark, shout out Leland, shout out everybody that's on the RDC team. But we had so much love out there. Like I'm now.
How do you make that happen?
I'm now working with the team. See, what it was is you got to have all of these permits in Texas. Right. Like the permit process is really strenuous.
Okay,
so I kind of tapped in a little bit late. That was my fault because I had some other stuff going on. Now I got
you're a busy man.
Yeah, right. I got teams and people in place to make things happen. So I tried to go ahead and get into the convention, but it was just way too late. The permit process was just taking way too long. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just go and host like a house party. We set it up. It was super clean. I had anybody that was there tell you I had security. I had management. I had assistants. Everything was super official. And, I'm glad that I got to kind of gravitate to my name to where I can attach that name to something, and you didn't get the cease and desist letter. Man, that's crazy. Right, you know. And bro, we had a good turnout, bro. In 3 days, we tattooed like 475 people.
Yeah.
And that was like in a house. Don't get it.
What was the manpower like at the time?
I had 8 artists with me, 2 security.
400?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
400.
There was little flash bangers, about 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah. You were not supplies or nothing, bro? Shit. Did you have to make like a supply run or something like that?
No, I bought everything in it.
You already pre-planned?
My team paid for nothing. I fully paid my team. Everybody got checks at the end of it. I bought I paid for the security. I paid for the mansion. I paid for all the rentals. I paid for everything top to bottom. All they had to do was work. All the supplies, everything was on the
rinse and repeat
for the company.
Okay.
Nah, man, I love to hear it, bro.
Yeah, hey, bro, they got that bag for real.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I be feeling like trust is something that has to be earned. So if you give your team those qualities to where they trust in a leader, then they get reciprocated back to you.
Yeah,
no,
for sure.
Facts. No, that's big right there, man.
Easy to be a boss, hard to be a leader.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and every boss ain't a leader.
Correct.
Yeah, no, that's real, man. I love to hear that, man. Like you said, your mindset on being a boss and being a leader is good to hear. Because like in our industry, man, like it seems like a lot of people don't respect a lot of like shop owners now. They think it's like because they're being led by the wrong shop owners and wrong bosses, people who aren't really fit for those positions, man. But just seeing your team thrive, man, and seeing that growth is crazy, bro. So I love to see it. Like I said, we got the same mindset down here, so it's good to know that we ain't alone in that, you know what I'm saying? We all trying to push for that same goal.
Be in different regions and still
I don't even mean to interrupt you, but
nah, bro, go ahead.
It's when you are a shop owner, I respect shop owners that still come from the place of tattooers. Like, it's easy to open up a space, collect booth rent, collect percentages, whatever your shop agrees on doing it that fit for everybody. But it's not a lot of shop owners that are in the trenches tattooing with you. I'm pretty sure when y'all tattoo, he's tattooing, if not the same amount, longer, harder. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be thinking that the boss and the leadership quality is about who got the money and who got this. Bro, it be times where I be done 2 in the morning, shut the shop down. I gotta clean everything myself, sweep everything myself, do all the straighten up, shut down, make the runs myself. Like, you think being a boss is all about, bro, I work for my company. I work for the people that work for me. I don't work for myself. I work for them. When they need this, I gotta go get that. When the company need this, I'm the hardest working person in the company. So I respect shop owners that still tattoo and still wholeheartedly want a genuine tattoo career. And in the tattoo culture now, we got too many people that's opening spaces, not tending the spaces, not tending to the artists, not want to grow the brand, not want to grow themselves, because it's gonna reach a part in your brand and in your company where your company is only gonna get as far as the ownership. So if the owners are not still progressing in the knowledge, like, bro, I still take seminars, I still pay for seminars.
We were just talking about that.
I go out not just tattooing business, financial literacy, because everybody talk about getting the bag, but like, as an artist, what is your exit strategy when your hands don't work no more, when your brain starts slipping, when your eyes start slipping? Like, what's the exit strategy? So I commend shop owners that are 100% active in their business. And I feel like when artists see that, they tend to gravitate more towards that. People gravitate towards me because not only do I tattoo, bro, I'm really out here in the field, like, with my company. Like,
motivation.
Facts. So, it gives them something to strive to and something to look up for. So if you are a shop owner and you are going to create a space, make sure that you are actively into the space and actively growing your knowledge about what you're doing.
How many years did it take for you to get to? I know you're still growing as an artist, but how many years did it take for you to keep this tread going?
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That's like a nonstop question. That's like asking how many times do you blink in your lifetime?
Right.
Because you never. It's oxymoron. Once you get to the top of the mountain, you got to keep climbing, because the top of one mountain is the bottom of the next one. So it's like a never ending climb.
Okay.
So it's just a constant growth thing. If I was to answer truthfully, realistically, around about 2015, 16.
How many years into that when you started?
Only, that's when I started to see my career start to really elevate. When I really decided to lock in on one thing. And it's crazy, bro. One time I was just tripping on shrooms and I was watching this Bruce Lee documentary. And Bruce Lee was like, he respects the man who has did one punch 1,000 times than the man that knows 1,000 punches.
Right.
So I was like, man, I really need to lock in on my career. Like, if I'm finna do one thing, I'm finna do one thing.
Like your boys Zenitsu.
Yeah, facts. Bro, they hate on the spam move, but can you stop it?
Right.
You know it's coming. Yes. You know what it is. You know what it consists of, but can you stop it? Yes. We know that Sprite is limited line, but I ain't never seen a nigga make a Sprite yet.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Nah, man, it's facts, man. It's what is it? They say you can be either a jack of all trades and a master of none, or like a master of one. And and to me, that I definitely agree with that. That I see. I come from the school of, like, I like to start off versatile, like what you did, and then from there you kind of graduate into a specialization. A style. Because then I feel like it's like let's compare it to like you said, like Bruce Lee, right? Like, you at first you wanna kind of spar and fight in different styles, kind of get a feel for everything, right? So you know what this style consists of and that style consists of, and then once you kind of do so much, it's like, okay, now I know
what works better for you.
Yeah, exactly. I really know what I want to master and what I want to hone in on. So I definitely think that's the right approach, man. Like, I do think specialization down the line, it can be the key for unlocking a lot of people's careers. And man, to see how you did that and you created your lane for tattooing, and then not only that, but like anime tattoos on darker skin, that's huge, man. And now, like you see, it's becoming such a big thing now. It's crazy how it's grown.
Yeah, and anime tattooers is a whole lane,
right?
Yeah, it's a whole lane.
Sure, we definitely gonna get into that, but like let's go back to the beginning. Like, how'd you get started in tattooing, bro? Like, I never really knew about your tattoo journey, man.
bro, it's been such a hectic climb, bro. But
People
Said
I'm
like the
pretty
mountain man.
People love to hear
No,
that,
where-
bro. They love to
where-
hear that motivation, bro.
where I'm actually from, and this ain't even just like, let me say the record straight for the podcast and people out there. I do not do no pity party. I just be so thankful every day that thanking God that I do not look like what I've been through. But a lot of people that knew me from many different lives ago.
Right.
But when I just being 100% transparent with y'all, I am a felon. I got 5 felonies, 2 of them been expunged and sealed. But where I'm from, I could not get no job. A lot of people that know me from the streets where I had grew up at, I really took a lot of my availability from opportunities that I could have from employment wise by the decisions that I made earlier, because I wanted certain things out of life that wasn't being able to be given to me through regular means of, like a 9 to 5 and
Right.
working. So, I made tough decisions for my life and I paid for them and got the karma and did everything.
You learned and you grew from it, man.
Facts.
So
So when it comes to the days when I was just now getting out of jail and everything, and I had met my mother, my kids that I'm with now, and I used to just sit up there and, bro, remind you, I had nothing. When I got out of jail, I had nothing. I had no car, no house, no clothes, no money, no nothing. So I was literally sleeping on the floor like her mama house, bro. And I used to just sit there and I used to just draw. Because I had nothing else to do. Drawing was free. And to me, I thought drawing was a talent everybody had like running. I thought everybody could draw. And that wasn't the case.
No.
So I remember her one day saying, man, I'm going to probably like buy you a tattoo kit or something. Like, why don't you tattoo? I'm like, man, tattooing, man. Bro, where I'm from, it's either.
I think they could.
Was this
Sports
I was
on
gonna
the
say,
street.
Was this in Arkansas?
Yeah, this is in
Okay.
Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. So I said, you know what? I'm finna just change my surroundings, and I ended up moving to Cincinnati, Ohio, and I lived in Cincinnati, Ohio, like 2 years. I bought a tattoo kit, bro, and it was crazy because my baby mama was working at Pizza Hut, bro. We stayed in an apartment. We didn't have no washer and dryer, so she was just going to work every day, like covered in flour and this and that. Like, bought me a tattoo kit for my birthday. And I just remember staying up, like practicing on whoever and whatever I could practice on. And then I said, you know what? I need to go back to my city and my roots. And I ended up moving back to Little Rock. And bro, how I first got on in doing tattoos, I used to take trays for tattoos. So I used to take DVD players, cassette tape players, TVs, guns, cars, rims, drugs, whatever. I would take whatever for tattooing. And it kind of blew me up and it helped me accelerate by doing so many tattoos so quickly that I just blew up like out of nowhere in my city. And then I was like, man, I just got to keep expanding and keep growing. Then I ended up moving to Texas. And when I moved to Texas, my tattoo career got even farther, but I was really not as locked in because I was still trying to like backslip into like the street lifestyle.
Yeah.
So when I had finally decided, like, you know what? I'm finna actually take tattooing seriously, bro. I shit you not, my entire house burned down and I lost everything. Yeah, like to the ground. I still got the videos and everything. I be posting on social media and stuff. And I just remember like when I was watching my house burn down, I was like, for some reason, I just feel like whatever karma I owed, I was even with. Like, 'cause I lost everything, bro. And like people that know me, I was heavily in the shoes. Like I lost $75,000 shoe collection, bro. Like Jordans and stuff that I had from like mad long ago, bro. I lost all that in the fire. And I had to restart building like from ground up. A lot of artists put together kit ink sets, machines, whatever they could get. I never asked people for like money or like food. I was like, bro, just buy me some tattoo and stuff. I figure it out. And from there, bro, it's so crazy, bro, because it's like as soon as I lost everything, it's like celebrities started hitting me up out of nowhere. Big influential people started hitting me up out of nowhere doing tattoos. They was booking me on flights, and I had nothing at the time. Me and my baby mama and my little dog that I got, we was living in a hotel. Like
around
a
like
Hotel
what year
6.
was this? Like 2018, 2017?
Yeah, no, this was around about 2016.
2016?
Yeah,
Okay.
2016. So at 2016, I'm doing so much foot traveling there. I'm getting super popular. In
That's when you
cities that I'm going
honed
to.
in on the pop culture, 2015, right?
Yeah, because it got to the point at like the end of 2016, like 2017, I was like, bro, I'm really not happy doing tattoos no more. Cause like, and then this is why you gotta embrace women that be in your life. It's like their intuition be a psychic power. She was like, why don't you just do the stuff that you love doing? I was like, what are you talking about? Meanwhile, bro, my house is like toys, pops, everything. She was like, why you gonna tattoo this stuff? You always obsessed with this stuff. Why you gonna tattoo it? I'm like, man, ain't nobody gonna get no Dragon Ball Z tattoo, bro.
We all grew up with it.
Yeah, true. What it is, but
at the time,
but back then it wasn't. I definitely.
People back in the day were ashamed to really fully embrace everything that they
like,
love.
Nerddom now is a lot more. People a lot more.
because I'm 34, so
me too. Same
2008.
Yeah, it was crazy.
18, 2005.
I remember seeing my first Dragon Ball Z shirt in 2001, bro, and flipping my mind. I'm like, where did you find
I knew I was
little
8.
button ups, the little Dragon Ball Z button ups and shit.
Nah, that was lame. The bowling shirts, that was lame. Nah, he had on.
Oh, Theo, that's the drip you had? Theo, hey, Theo trying to sneak that shit in.
I bet he had the flames.
Yeah, damn right, it had the flames and that shit.
But she had told me to do it. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to just do the Dragon Ball Z tattoos. I said, I'm going to do just anime tattoos. Like, all right, around the time, you know what? I'm going to do these tattoos. I'm going back to what I did before, giving it out dirt cheap. Like, I even post all the time, doing half sleeves, bro, 150 as long as it was anime.
I remember them days,
Yeah, doing a whole half sleeve for 150. And, bro, out of nowhere, I did a Joker tattoo on Twitter, bro, and it like blew up. And artists out there, y'all got to get on more platforms. You'll have to branch on more platforms. It don't start with Instagram. It don't start with Twitter. It don't start with TikTok. You gotta get on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Twitch. Hell, on Christian Mingle. Come and get tatted in the name of Jesus. I got a Christian Mingle profile to come and get tatted, bro, for real.
You know, I tried that. They wouldn't let me do that.
Bro, it's all about how you word it.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
It was like it's not showing your face.
What you say?
So I ended up doing this, and I'll never forget, bro. My best friend Sauce Walker, shout out to him, shout out to his business. He hit me up, and I did I did a spawn on the back of his knee, and it blew up. And then I tattooed one of his artists named Drippy, bro, and I did a Pikachu.
I remember
his face, bro.
I remember that going crazy.
No lie, that was like 2019.
Yeah.
Bro, my whole life changed that day. So, matter of fact,
that's crazy.
If you asking when did my life change, the day that I met Sauce Walker, my life changed. And when I did that Pikachu, bro, that was like one of the most viral tattoos. That it was like on the scale of most viral tattoos. It's like the Mike Tyson, the Gucci Man with the snow cone, and then the Pikachu that I did on his face.
Yeah, a little Ash Ketchum moment, huh?
And it was John, bro, and like the tattoo community wanted to tear me apart so bad, but the Pikachu was so solid. Like it was clean. It was super solidly done. And bro, it was like I remember going from overnight. I'm going from like 20,000 followers, 50,000 followers, 80,000. All this is happening like, bro, in like 2 months time. 100,000 followers, 110,000 followers. Then here come celebrities, pro athletes. I remember I opened my books the year of 2020. I opened my books in like February 14th, bro. By the end of the month, I was fully booked out for the year. I said, I got to do something to funnel all of these clients. And then here come my baby mama again with that psychic intuition. Like, you know what? You might well just open like a shop and like do anime and pop culture in it. I was like,
how long you was doing a private studio or traveling on?
No, bro. Listen, I was in my house clearing 6 figures, bro.
Okay.
I did not scale up my business until my demand couldn't be met with the supply.
So how did you get better, like skill wise, being not around other artists and stuff like that? Did you like just get it? Like you took seminars or something, or you went to other shops just to learn?
I am one of those people, bro. Like a lot of people that are around me, I'm one of those people, bro, that's like solely self-motivated. I don't need a lot of stuff to like get me going. Like a lot of people be like, oh man, I need the motivation to go get the bag. And then you ain't never been broke, nigga.
Right.
You ain't never slept outside. I done slept outside before, bro. In the rain. I done been broke. I done been homeless before. I don't need no other motivation than my memories to let me know I need to get out here and get the bag. But if you are trying to do anything or you're trying to master a skill, I'm gonna tell you at base level, it's gonna either take $10,000 or it's gonna take 10,000 hours.
Yep. Yeah.
You get better at something like the repercussion and the amount of cycles that you do it. At this time before I was anime only, bro, when I was in Little Rock, and anybody it is, I hope this get out and people that know me from Little Rock can tell you, bro, I'm doing 15, 20 tattoos every day. I'm talking about people in my house from when I wake up to almost never leaving. Like my house was damn near like a commercial place that people was coming to hang out and get tattooed with. But when you got to keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, you got to do it to the level to where it's an obsession. Like I'm obsessed with doing tattoos. Like I can do 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, no sleep on tattoos, bro, and I'm locked in. It's like I'm so addicted to tattooing, bro. It's like every chemical of like sleepy, hungry, go to the bed, all that shit turn off when I tattoo. The world go silent, bro. I be in the shop tattooing, bro, and people be right here talking. I can't hear nothing because I'm so locked into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And through the repercussions of doing that over and over again, you start to get better. You know, you don't have to be perfect when you get started, but you do got to get started.
Everybody has a
perfect.
different path.
Facts.
So yeah, man, it's that repetition, bro. It's like even though you wasn't in the shop, you still had that hunger to get better. You still went hard, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool to see people coming up with different lanes, and because I know a lot of people will look at, you know what I'm saying, your story, because a lot of people can't get into the shop, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, right? So to hear someone like you who's like, nah, man, I was able to do that.
You got to make a way.
Yeah,
Bro,
man, I made
I am 100% not special, bro. I am 100% not special. It's just that the roadblocks that I hit that the average person would have said, I'm going to do something else, I kept going. Like, I know it's easy to say, man, you just got to keep going, bro. But literally, you just got, if you keep 2 keys to success, I learned, if you keep going and if you put the knowledge above everything else will come with it, bro. I tried to learn the most about tattooing, and I knew that the money would follow.
Yeah.
Because
You didn't put the money first.
It's about the money. It's about the money, but it's not about the money, because I gotta feel like there's a lot of people out here that just do what they do for the money, and I feel like that's what make you a whore in my book, because whores only do something just for money and no other value from it.
Exactly.
You know, don't be whoring yourself out. It ain't about the money, bro. Like, don't get it twisted. Tattooing is good, but to be honest, bro, we are just glorified hairdressers. Have y'all ever seen the movie Interstellar?
Yes.
When the Earth was finna blow up and they had to put the people on the ship, how many people did you hear them say, the Earth is finna end, we gotta repopulate the Earth? Go grab 5 anime pop culture tattoo artists.
They ain't grabbing us.
Bro, facts. Like the stuff that we do allows for self-expression, creativity, and to add value into people's lives and into my lives. But just beyond that, that does not give me no disrespect to disrespect people that work months
9 to 5.
out. Bro,
We need the 9 to 5 to do this.
You got to think, bro. These people, they make how much money a week? How many hours they work? So these people sometimes is giving up 2-3 months of their time for like 6 hours of your day. Respect that.
PTO.
Respect that.
We say that all the time, bro. It's like
PTO don't go over.
Yeah, don't let this social media fame, this money, quick money you getting, like, get to your head. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, we draw on people for a living, man. So whenever people want to come and spend money with us, like, we gotta be appreciative of that, you know what I'm saying, and give them our best, what we can do, bro. All right, so let's fast forward. We were saying you opened up one up in Dallas. Yeah. And so tell us, like, how was that process, bro? Like, was it as far as like getting the permits and this being like a first business for you? Just what was all the difficulties and hurdles you had to get come over?
Man, the most difficult thing, bro, about opening a shop, and this goes for any shop owner whenever you do something. Do not get into this business, bro, if you are selfish and you cannot handle that. Just like life, people come and go, bro.
I 100% agree. Yeah.
It's if you got to understand that sometimes you are going to pour into people, and once they cup are filled, they're going to take the cup somewhere else.
Yeah. Man,
I've been seeing that going viral on certain reels on Instagram.
Right.
People been saying, like, shop owners be like, I hope you're riding hell.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's right now, it just seems like a lot of people like are against like shop owners and want to do the private studio thing, but it's like, I feel like, you tell me if you feel the same way, but do you feel like you can grow better with a team, with as a unit, you know what I'm saying? Like when you got a good leader, you know what I'm saying? You got a good environment that's really trying to push people to grow. I know
it's hard.
It's a loaded question.
No, don't get it twisted. It is not a hard question to answer. I just wanted to take a second to fully articulate my thought before I got it out.
Nah, that's smart. Think about what you say before you say it.
It don't take much to motivate.
For one, I've never seen in sports where you're trying to win a championship, I've never seen one person in the championship circle. It's always a team.
Yeah.
Also, I have never seen one candle. Like, let's say we got a room full of candles right now, and I had one lit candle. I've never seen the life of one candle go out by lighting another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's deep when you unpack that.
Yeah.
The thing with the private studio mentality, if you are not a person that's like me, that's going to go out and find it, bro, you're only going to get as tight as you think you are.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, if ego and being self-absorbed, self-sentiment, all that starts to concrete in your mind, bro, you just gonna get in a rut. You gonna have what I like to call treadmill syndrome, running real fast but going nowhere.
Yeah.
What would you do for the rest of your life if your money wasn't an object? Whatever that is, that's what you need to be doing for your purpose.
Yeah, something that come natural to you.
Facts. If you pick up something and the first time you do it look like people that's been doing it for years, that's what you need to lean into.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody got one of those.
Yeah.
Everybody has one God-given talent for sure. Some people got multiple, but everybody got one, bro.
That's how I thought about it when I dropped out of college. I was like, all right, well, I'm not continuing school. I got to figure out like what I'm going to do. I can only do the shit that I'm good at.
Bro, you want to know something? I didn't even graduate high school.
Oh, I dropped out too.
I didn't even graduate high school.
I dropped out. I dropped out my senior year. Ended up getting my GED. Then I tried college for like 2 years. Dropped out of that. And I was like, I got to figure this shit out because I'm not working at McDonald's. Fuck that.
Being educated, bro, ain't the same thing as being knowledgeable.
Yeah,
right.
Education is all about them telling you something and you being able to recite it on command.
Yeah.
Being knowledge is understanding the actual breakdown, cause, and effect that things have and being able to use that to branch off into the understanding of other things. Like, I understand tattooing because I understand skin. I understand skin because I understand anatomy. I understand anatomy because I understand humans.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's being knowledgeable. Anybody could be like the body stay at 98.6.
Epidermis.
That's education.
Yeah.
But to understand that the body has to stay at that movement because it helps the blood be able to course through the body and generate antibodies and antiviral properties that keeps everything self-regulated through all of the circulatory, respiratory, and reproductive organs that's in there. That's being knowledgeable.
Yeah.
So truly understanding what you're learning.
Facts.
That's the difference.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, chase knowledge, don't chase money.
Yeah.
That's a bar right there.
Hey.
All right, so we talked about you open up one up LA, and then you having a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So also, like, I know you kind of scaled One Up to be more than just a tattoo shop. Like, so how did you grow One Up, and like what do you do now? Like, what has it expanded to?
Well, we got the video game team. And the video game stream team, they stream. We get revenues from Twitch, but then I also send them out to gaming tournaments.
Right.
Okay.
Because the sponsorships and games is really, really heavy.
Like the fighter games, right?
Yeah, we do fighter games, first person shooters. So of course, COD, PUBG.
Okay.
Nice.
Heavy hitters.
Yeah, facts.
Okay. What and then I know you also, like I said, you do like education over Discord too as well, or something like that?
Yeah, we got the One Up Academia in the Discord where we just critique with art. And Discord is amazing, bro. It helped me keep all of my artists, helped me check on everybody, helped me be able to teach. That's why I stopped offering apprenticeships because
tell us about it.
The demand in my DMs and just people requiring the personal information is too much. I would rather hurdle people up all in one area, and I don't just extend it out. I only take 20 people at a time because more than that is just way too much. And I rotate them out because I feel like if you come in 6 months and work with me for 6 months through Discord, you're gonna be okay to go off on your own.
Yeah.
So we offer the tattoo courses. We offer understanding tattooing, so understanding strokes, understanding machines, understanding tapers of needle, gauges of needles, types of needles, understanding ink pigments, time of saturation. The list just goes on, but we do the tattoo education too.
Nice.
Okay, so like since you like to teach a lot, like how is it since you've been teaching a while? Have you come across a lot of artists who you try to teach and help, but it seems like you give them some solid advice and it goes through one ear and out the other?
Yeah.
Or they try to take it.
Do you know in human nature you have to hear something 9 times or try something 9 times before you actually take it serious. So I could tell you some information, bro, and that same information will apply to something that you're doing, and it'll take you 9 times to do it wrong before you actually take the information. You run across people that have, like I like to call, the genius thought process. So let's say if I tell them something one time, they'll try it 1 or twice and they got it. That's considered high intellect. Yeah. You run into a lot of artists that be so stuck in their ways, like they want to grow. It's crazy because you want to grow and you want to get the advice just to get the advice, and you want to do the opposite. But not everybody is teachable. Just because you want to learn don't mean you're not teachable. Even at the level that I'm at, I'm still crazy teachable. I learn from actual teachers that do this. Like when you want to learn taxes, don't go and holler at Tiffany that's doing taxes between January and February to get that check. Go and find a guy that all he does is taxes. Right. And then let him do your taxes, but then pay him extra. I'd be like this. I'd be like, bro, can I give you $2,000 and you teach me 10 things that I would have not learned about taxes unless I did taxes for 10 years. You'll be amazed at the amount of knowledge that you get from people like that.
Yeah, it's just like a personal seminar.
Facts. So that's what I did with a lot of stuff. You know, I went to tattooers, people that did taxes, people that do business, people that do credit, people that do private lending, the same guy that got my house, realtors. You know, go to people that just do this. But just because you want to learn don't mean that you're teachable, bro. You got to be the same type of information you're looking for. You need to be that reciprocal as a student. We always talk about being a professional tattoo artist, but where are the professional clients? Where are the clients that give the same amount of quality customer service as the same amount of service they expect to get back? Right. Because hit me up my DM, hey bro, I'm trying to get his sleeve, bro. You're gonna get left on red. But you know who not gonna get on red? Hey, this is John. I've been following your work for about 5 years. I'm thinking about doing a sleeve. I don't mind doing sessions. I'm open to color in black and gray, whichever one that you feel like. Here's a couple that you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Ears perk up, like, oh,
okay. And then then they might
green flag,
they might tack on. I don't have any budget. I'm okay with spending this. Millionaires and billionaires, bro, have price ranges. When it's people that's not financially literate that be like, money ain't no object. That's crazy because I know millionaires and billionaires, and they'll tell you I'm trying to spend between X and Y, and that's it.
Right.
And that's fine, like I said. But people, I'd rather someone comes up with upfront with their budget. And then that way I can know, like, all right, this is how we can go about this project.
Right.
Yeah. Then, to be like, nah, money ain't no problem. Then all right, so if you really want this to look fire, you know what I'm saying? We need to take 3-4 sessions, this many hours, it's going to cost this much. And then it's like, oh, nah, I just want it. Like,
you can get shit done cheap, you can get shit done fast, and you can get shit done good. You can get any 2 of them 3.
Yeah.
But you would never get 3 out of 3. Oh, I want it good and fast. It ain't going to be cheap. Oh, well, I want it cheap and good. Well, it ain't going to be fast. Right. You get 2 out of the 3, but you never get 3 out of the 3, bro.
Now, I got to be realistic with things, man.
Facts.
So you teach a lot, man. And like you said, sometimes people just, they want to learn, but they're not open to actually learning, not actually changing. So how do you actually, like when you got these students, right? When do you know it's like, all right, I done did what I could, but like, I can't move any forward.
Reciprocating what I'm trying to put down.
Because when you say you take in 20 students, that's tough. Like
that's a lot.
Do you see how do you manage all that?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I would say that it's like a school, but bro, it's like I'm more like a military base. If you are here, you're trying to get trained. So this is the militia. This is boot camp.
This is what we're doing.
This is boot camp.
When you critique them, you don't hold back. You let them know straight up.
Bro. So many people are comfortable with the lie.
For real.
Yeah.
I always ask people, do you want the lie or do you want the truth? I ain't gonna just flat out embarrass you, but I lean towards people. The people that want the most out of life is people that are okay with the unconditional truth.
Take it on the chin.
Yeah.
The unconditional truth automatically, that's how I really know when people are really teachable, when they can take the truth. A lot of people want the lies and want the coddles, but nothing great comes from the comfort zone. Lying, coddling what you've been wanting to get in your whole life. And that has what led you into the position on where you at now to need something else to get out of it. Right. So if they want the truth, I'm going to lean into the truth with them, tell them exactly how it is, because your feelings. The truth don't really care about that. The truth don't care about your feelings, your situation, or nothing. Because the same stuff you're going through, somebody got the same situation and they figured out how to make it work. So the complaining, the coddling, the lies, all that has to cease when it's time for you to grow. So I take them in, and automatically, if they're uncomfortable with the truth, any rebuttalment on that, I honestly, bro, just cut ties. Because I'm not even in the situation to where it's like, bro, you're paying to be here. It's other people that want to pay to be here, and other people that is willing to sacrifice it. Oh, well, what if I do this and it don't? What if I do that? Well, if you got all them what ifs, bro, then respectfully, you need to go get a 9-to-5 where it's less risky.
Right.
But in this domain, in entrepreneurship,
you gotta take a chance.
Facts.
You gotta take risks. Yeah. Nah, man, I completely agree. You gotta be open to hearing the real truth.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never really shied away from it. I always, you know what I'm saying, like, to me, because I'm my harshest critic too. So I'm already tearing my shit apart. So it's like, well, other people, you know, say, all right, you could do this, you could do that. I was like, you're right, because shit, I see that myself.
Yeah, but look, it reflects, bro. How you do anything is literally how you done everything.
Right. And we try
to run away from that shit neither, my nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Anybody say that, bro, just be like, hey, you need to do this because of that. No, I don't know, bro. How you do anything, how you do everything. No, I just did it that one time, but at the first time you did it, just the first time you got called out about it.
Right.
No, exactly, man. So y'all listening, man, like, be open to really learning. Like when an artist who's better than you takes the time to really drop some knowledge on you, like, take that shit to heart, bro. And use it.
Take your feelings out of it, and actually just reciprocate it.
Exactly.
Like, okay, this person is telling me this because obviously what I was doing wasn't the right thing. So, you know, obviously since you're doing the wrong thing, he wouldn't even tell you that. Like,
it's a lot of artists, bro, that honestly,
because if I didn't care,
don't got nothing to respect no more.
I just look at this shit and walk off.
Me on a personal level, I literally only take advice from people who lives mimic what I want. And a lot of artists don't know what they want, so they just be taking advice from anywhere. Even when I told my parents while they were still alive, you know, I appreciate y'all doing what y'all did for me, but I am not taking your advice because y'all do not have the life that I want.
And I really had to tell my mom and dad that one time.
Right. And it's nothing against them, bro, because at the same time that you were growing up, they are also growing up.
Right.
Yeah. We're all in a learning process in life, bro.
You never stop learning.
Facts. And me personally, if I want a Lamborghini, I'm not taking the advice of a nigga in a Honda. I'm taking the advice of the nigga in the Lambo. He already has it, so he knows how to achieve it.
Yeah.
So when people be giving advice, sometimes you got to humble artists, because artists, you know, they get this ego about themselves. They feel like just because they're able to create that they have this one above all type of personality to them. And you got to be like, bro, I have been where you in your career. You have never been in mine.
Right.
Yeah.
You still figuring out how to make 6 figures. I'm still figuring out how to make my profit in 6 figures. I already make 6 figures. Now I need to make 6 figures double up again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of artists be missing that.
Efficient.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Nah, I 100% agree. That's the biggest thing, man. Like we said, we been in your shoes. So why would I tell you a lot? Why would you take what we trying to tell you and think like, nah, this ain't it? Like we done been there. Like we understand. You know, we understand the struggle. So
you saw how I grew up. A lot of people think I'm like an only child. Nah,
bro, man,
we're even close.
Real facts. I wish. I'm from you from Mississippi? Yeah, you from what we like to call Deep South. You know, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Arkansas, Louisiana.
We call our highway the old highway. Literally, it's called old highway.
We still got dirt roads. When I be my grandparents, bro, they be literally like my grandparents were slaves. They literally tell me about growing up without electricity, like with furnace, dirt roads, not having shoes, picking cotton. A lot of shit in history, bro, was not that long ago, especially in the real South.
Yeah, when my grandma graduated in Brookhaven, Mississippi, they were still segregated.
Yeah, that shit, bro. I went to Little Rock Central High School, the high school that was the first high school ever to be desegregated. Yeah. I went to Little Rock Central High School.
My grandpa almost got hung by the KKK. That's how not long ago that was.
Yeah, they still got that in Arkansas. When we used to go and do football games, there is some towns that we had to get up out of before sundown.
We really did.
Yeah, facts. That's some. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's only some down south shit.
Yeah.
People in LA like, what? I'm finna money, go get a caramel macchiato.
The South is different.
Yeah, the South is different.
It is different.
And Southern hospitality is different too. You don't get like,
Bro, don't know about a catfish farm.
Facts. A lot of people don't know about going to a restaurant and eating peanuts where they just throw the shell on the floor.
Right,
That's some real South shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm finna go back to Arkansas.
All right, man. So we all in the anime tattoo industry, right? We all do anime tattoos. Let's talk about it, bro. Like, so how do you feel like, man, as an anime tattooer, especially like as a black anime tattooer, bro? Like, what do you feel like we get the respect that from this on the same level as non-black anime tattooers in this industry, bro?
Man, look, I'm finna tell you something, bro. A lot of artists come from their specific style or genre, neo-trad, American trad, realism, hyper-realism. And then they come to anime, bro, and it's like the work looks so vastly different. Mm-hmm. And what I've learned from doing anime tattoos is you have to have a solid understanding about tattooing or the anime tattoo is not going to work.
No,
exactly.
It's almost like anime tattoos is more of the new genre American traditional because of how bold, flat, saturated, the line work, line weights,
all the technical stuff has to be on point.
At the foundation level, that's what anime tattooing is. All of these basic knowledge concepts in tattooing,
same punch 1,000
floor
times.
level. That's where it's at, and a lot of artists got to go back down to the floor and realize they didn't have no floor to begin with.
Right.
So anime tattooers may have the always this and that. Same way with American traditional. Like you so high and mighty on this realism horse, and then you get to do an American traditional, and your shit not really
humble your
right.
ass, right?
Yeah,
got a little
lines
Parkinson in the hand,
and the color ain't saturated, man. Nah, for real,
but then let him gotta do a photorealistic Frankenstein monster. It's bussing.
Right.
But then as soon as you gotta do a bald eagle, the eagle looking like a pigeon. You feel me?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Tattooers need all respect across all boards, man, because how do you not want to respect people that's making lane, making new job opportunities, making a new genre of people to have a level of self-expression?
Keyword is respect.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Cause I even say that for like fine line. A lot of people say, I don't want to do fine lines. I was like,
I mean, that's a
no,
skill.
Bro, I'm telling you,
that is a skill.
It's a skill.
Yeah, it's an art form.
Art form in itself.
Yeah. Nah, man. So that's. I definitely agree with what like your mindset, like you said. It's tough. Like a lot of people would just see like his characters and like you just like oh, you just took a character and slapped it on somebody. And yeah, some people might do that, but to really translate it onto skin the right way,
right?
And then and to really add your own touch to it, that's what takes it to another level.
With the
I be feeling like, man, being an anime tattooer is like getting all repicked on all over again about liking anime in school.
They ain't finna.
Now
ain't finna happen this time.
In school, now they pick on you. Now it's cool. You do anime tattoos. Now they don't fuck with it. Now it's a whole thing. I'm like, damn, bro, it's like the whole cycle all over again.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
No, real. So how do you feel, man? Like where the industry going, man? As far as like the future of tattooing, man. This new generation of tattooers, social media, how it's changing, bro.
I'm going to say this, and I already know y'all, we were going to end up talking about this anyway. Bro, AI is not going to ruin tattoos, bro.
We agree.
AI
I agree.
is not going to ruin tattoos, bro. Did Disney Plus ruin Disney movies?
no.
Did having an Uber ruin people from driving cars?
Taxis.
It's not going to ruin nothing. It's literally all just a whole nother avenue of people that are just looking for more creative, inspirational ways to get the work done.
Exactly.
Like it's not going to I understand. Listen, artists, I understand. Hardcore creators, don't jump me on this. I completely understand. You want to create, you want to sketch, take the sketch and the procreate. You want to craft up every single thing with I get it. But you know what? If you're up and you got that mental block, there ain't nothing like, saying, hey, ChatGPT, show me a couple of references of Batman. It's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
It's nothing artists supposed to inspire. Art is
subjective.
Facts. It
And
is.
most of the time when people drawing, you using references anyway.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
At this
So
point,
you're mad that AI is now giving you more crafted references? You're gonna run to Google and Pinterest anyway, bro. If you're gonna be anything, be fucking for real, my guy.
And what kills me is like, especially like when anime tattooers complain about AI, I'm like, bro, like you just redrawing like a character
you
someone
didn't
else
create.
created.
Hold
You know,
up.
like you didn't do
y'all,
nothing.
did
special.
y'all all see that Kat Von D is doing the suit for actually using a photograph of a famous musician, and she actually tattooed it.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's what y'all should be worried about.
Yeah.
Going up on
That-
Google, taking that picture, and they got send you that
Now,
cease and desist letter.
right. That could be huge for you know what I'm saying. That could be something
that could be changing to the industry.
facts. But yeah, overall, yes, people fearing AI.
I ain't gonna sue you either.
Yeah, nah, AI, it ain't gonna. AI gonna hurt, man. Like it ain't going nowhere either. So either you adapt or you get left behind, man. That's how I look at it. So what's your exit plan, bro? Like how long do you want to tattoo for? When do you feel like you're gonna scale back from tattooing and just focus on your businesses and just kind of let your investments grow and work for you?
I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking my solid exit strategy is straight up. Every millionaire that I know, they have usual financial portfolios: real estate, stocks, bonds, crypto,
Yep.
commercial investments,
Mm-hmm.
and then the last one is really freelance, because after that point, a lot of them got like hobbies that they make money off of, like classic car collecting, painting, restoring painting, restoration, shit like that. So once you take the money, like y'all, let me tell y'all something. I know we always be like, the sky's the limit. Realistically, you can only tattoo certain amount of hours of the day.
Right. Exactly.
You're going to have to incorporate off days throughout the year. So when I did like rough numbers, almost like between 350 and 500,000, and that's like crazy high end.
Yeah.
It's the most you gonna make off of tattooing. So even if you do tattoos a whole full year and go hard, and don't get it twisted, this is just the rule, but it's an exception to every rule.
Yeah.
Right.
That you're going to not become a millionaire. The tattooing is a skill that gives you the opportunity to take the money, and then you take the money
and put it
and
into
put
something
that
else.
to making more money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to be.
Yeah.
You don't need to be. The poor
More
mentality
flexible,
is making 100,000,
Right.
spending 100,000.
Right.
Millionaires don't become millionaires from working. They don't work for that million. They have a job. They have a business that generates income. Like you said, it might generate 6 figures, but it won't generate $1 million.
Facts.
But then they take that money, like you said, and invest it, and all that together is what creates that $1 million, man.
Correct.
And like you said, people just don't realize that. It's like I'm trying to tattoo forever, and then I'm trying to get rich off this, and it's like, nah, this is just a tool to generate
it's
income,
stepping stone.
bro. Right.
Man, when I be seeing niggas have a whole bunch of money to their head like phones, bro, money is a tool to me, bro.
Yeah.
When I see a nigga have a whole bunch of money like this to his phone, that's like a nigga holding up a whole sack of hammers. Because at the end of the day, what are you nailing in with all these hammers, bro?
Right.
You got all these tools, but then you ain't putting it to work. You ain't bothered to build it yet.
Yeah.
You got to think like this. Like, let's say if you got $1,000, you don't have $1,000. You got 1,000 employees. Now, what is you doing to make these employees work while you ain't doing nothing? A lot of tattoo artists, they feel so high and mighty making all that money. Let your hands get fucked up. Now what?
Right.
You can't work for 6 months.
Now what? Like you got to think about making money like this, bro. Pick that phone up right now. Pick that phone up. Okay, put it back down. Now without your hands, pick that phone up.
Can't do it.
That's how I think about making money, bro. How can I get that phone up without my hands?
Yeah. This past year, 2023, man, I think
That was a bar.
this year, bro, 2023, I felt like it was exposed or showed the truth to a lot of artists who didn't realize. Maybe a lot of artists that came up in that 2020, like
2021,
PPP loan era.
I was finna say, nigga, I thought COVID showed niggas that.
Nah, people was eating off
that
COVID.
stimulus check kinda saved.
Bro, I'm talking about the checks. I'm talking about people being able to generate money without that.
But you see, but like you said, like if you don't got that mindset to flip that money,
For sure.
to them it was just, it's free money, I'm gonna spend it.
I feel like for that short bubble, COVID made people getting that mentality. But once they got back to normal,
Real
it's
life.
like, okay, I ain't got to hustle like that no more.
Right.
Yeah, COVID definitely made people lazy, bro.
Yeah, like I said, it had that little short bubble of like hustle, entrepreneurship. But now, like I said, people like, especially newer tattooers who don't got that clientele like that, they seeing like, like shit can get slow again. Like this, and that's why I said like you got to make your money. You gotta save that money, invest that money,
They were saying that.
make it work for you. Because this shit, just because you made, you know what I'm saying. Let's say you had a good week. You made like $3-4 grand 1 week. That don't mean next week, like you can't just go and spend that and be like, I'm gonna make it again next week. Like, because next week you might have 3-4 cancellations, you know. Yeah.
I definitely save all my money. I put my money in stocks and in bonds and in crypto.
Let them know, man. Like people need to know that, bro.
I'm now going through the cycle on buying foreclosures, fixing them up, because you can rent out the house or you can sell it wholesale. I prefer to sell it wholesale. And a lot of black people need to understand, like, bro, y'all can get like loans. Like the bank is not a safe. It is a money lending financial institution. Banks are made to lend you money. Like, think about it like this. Let's say if you buy like a piece of art, you can buy a piece of art. You can get the art appraised, art get appraised for $100,000. You can now go to an insurance company, put insurance on that, and take out a loan versus the total value of that payment.
So that's a good question for people who may not know. Like, to get these loans, like, are you doing your taxes and you pour in some income, stuff like that? Like,
you gotta do your taxes, bro.
I feel like a lot of artists don't want to do that.
You gotta do taxes and you gotta do credit. You gotta think. Walmart is a last name. JCPenney is a last name. Kellogg is a last name. Your last name is the first credit line that you was ever born with, and a lot of people don't got a good last name, don't got good credit. If you don't got good credit, you're not going to be able to get into doors that you're going to need credit to get into. When you have taxes are going to show the government and show financial lending institutions, I make this much money a year. If you guys give me a loan for it and I make this much money a year constantly, I can pay this back. All credit and taxes is doing, well, let me just say, all credit is doing is showing that you are creditable to lend the money out to.
Right, exactly.
And all the taxes is doing is taxes is showing you make this amount of money a year and you have to spend it. If you don't spend your money, the government will take it from you. That's why I like to put my money back into my business. That's why when I make $100,000, I instantly find something I can put $100,000 into. If not, the government gonna take it. They're gonna take it. But being an entrepreneur and being in a certain tax bracket on doing taxes, when you work a job, 27% of your money get taken away. But when you're an entrepreneur in a certain tax bracket, you only got to pay 10 to 13.
Right.
So
you're reinvesting back into that business, so you can write that off. It's like a cycle.
The government wants you to be an entrepreneur. Like your taxes is how when you work, because they got to take your Medicaid, they got to take your Social Security, they got to take your federal. But with being an entrepreneur, you make so much money because you take that own financial responsibility on yourself. Like, it's too many tattoo artists don't pay taxes. Y'all niggas don't got dental insurance. Y'all barely got car insurance. Like, bro, y'all barely go to the doctor and get a checkup. Like, how many tattoo artists is taking the time out their year once a year to go and get their blood screen just to make sure they ain't contracted no weird disease or nothing like that?
I just had mine this year.
I did, bro. I do mine all the time, bro. I'm telling you. But these are the things that you get when you start to become high level.
Ah, man, that's definitely word right there, man. Like I think a lot of artists just kind of ignore that. They want to go rogue, and I get it. Like, yeah, like of course nobody want to give money to the government. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
you got to play the game.
Yeah,
man.
you got to play the game. Exactly. It's a game.
I never heard a good end.
It's all a game, bro. Money is a game. Money is little. If you take out your phone right now, anybody that watches the podcast, if you multiply $1,000 on itself 10 times, it's $1 million. So if you got $1,000 and you hustle to double it 10 times, you would get $1 million. So if you're not hustling to double your money, what is you doing it for? Now, I know in the day and age, we got all the people online, wake up, don't drink water, buy an LLC, take the LLC, get the CPN, don't buy that Starbucks, brother, invest that into a business. When, bro, a cup is $5. What business you start with $5?
Right.
But it's really all about like your mindset, y'all. We got this smartphone in our hand. The whole internet, everything is right here on the smartphone. If you ain't got no smartphone, you got a dumb one. You got the whole power information in your hand. Get off YouTube, the fucking DIYs on how to build a Christmas tree out of Captain Crunch on TikTok and start learning how to grow your revenue, your mindset, your income, bro.
For real.
Right.
No, there's so many lanes to make money now, bro.
I'm tired of just having conversations, not knowing information.
Yeah,
bro, it's out there. You gotta be tapped in, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, think about tattooers that don't do anime. They don't think this shit is real for real. Then you got niggas like us that's in the culture, and we like, how did they not? You got to be tapped into the frequency of the money that you're trying to attract.
Exactly. Like you said, I definitely believe like the energy, the vibes you give off is what's gonna come back to you.
Absolutely.
So, like I said, if you're not seeking that, if you just kind of stay in that mindset of like not trying to grow, not trying to really learn anything, you ain't never gonna, say it's not just gonna come to you just from resisting. Like I said, you
Not
gotta
gonna fall out the sky.
nah.
Facts.
But
I wish.
right. All right, so let's get to our last segment, man. We're doing something new. We're gonna do 5 tattoo tips. So random tattoo tips. We're just gonna drop. So if you're a younger artist or even an older artist, and you might just hear something that, you know what, I never thought of that, or I never even thought of looking at it that way. So yeah, man. So y'all, if y'all want me to start, I can start. Or if y'all got something in mind, go ahead.
I was finna say, I could just repeat myself.
Yeah, all right. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, Tez, we talked about earlier, but you said invest in better equipment, right?
Yeah, definitely. Don't be afraid. Like I get it.
It's not just tattoo equipment, right? But everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything. Going to seminars, your machines, better products.
Can't like the phone. If you're using a phone, get a nice phone or use a camera. Like we upgraded to using the cameras now. You know what I'm saying?
We all did that.
Lighting, yeah, right. Using the right
Better
lighting,
better
CPL lens, all that. And like just invest in your craft. This is your product. This is your career. So if you're not trying to get the best,
and just
tools
like
to
Peanut
do
said, that reflects you.
Right.
Facts.
As bad as you, right?
Shoot, I'm gonna say, man, mine's gonna be a little bit more specific, but I'm gonna say, you don't have to pack. Like it's okay to have open skin in certain tattoos, bro. Like
You got to.
yeah, let that tattoo breathe. You don't got to pack in like wall to wall. Like you don't have to pack in white. You know what I'm saying? In open areas, like you know what I'm saying? Like let the skin be the white highlight. You know what I'm saying? If you have shading or colors around it, it's gonna appear white just from the lack of color from everything else. So just contrast. Just that's my one little tip for this episode. I might drop another though since I said 5.
I would say my tip would be understand your needles, understand your medium tapers, your long tapers.
What's the like? Tell us, man. What's a medium taper?
Oh, so medium taper, it has a bigger puncture point at the end, which allows the color to saturate the skin more for color. So it actually gives it a bigger points to cover more surface onto the skin. Long taper is more of a sharper point, which is for black and gray. It's meant to build up more textures, more build up of contrast and stuff like that. So that's
So when you buy needles, you can. A lot of people don't realize
they don't know the hashtags, they don't know the millimeters,
those numbers on it,
the diameter.
It says like 12, 0 RL or something, but there's some numbers after that, or before that.
Some people just say, I can put ink into the skin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use this.
Yeah,
well, you know it, they're gonna use a 3-round liner and say I'm gonna.
I believe 10 is like a medium taper. If there's like a 10 or 12 before.
10 is more of a buck pen.
Those are the gauges.
Gauges. Okay, right. So yeah, no, it's just gonna say LT, MT or something like that on it.
Yeah, long taper, medium taper.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the gauges like 0.8, 10, and then 12.
It's kind of like the triangle.
Okay.
Yeah.
The diameter of each individual needle that's in the class configuration of it, like the thickness of it.
Yeah.
Right. Nah, shit. That's a good tip. Definitely know your tools.
People just say, I just bought this and I know I could put ink in the skin right here.
But you ain't getting the most out of
You're not getting the most out of it.
No, I definitely.
It's like they who said it the best. I heard it on this live stream. If you're gonna break the rules, you need to know the rules. Mama K. Bell said that.
Let me ask you, like, how do you what voltage you like to run at when you packing in color, stuff like that?
I like to think of it like this, bro. Have y'all ever seen like a sewing machine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever used it?
No.
I've only used it one time, but if I use it again, it'll be. So I'm gonna say no.
Okay. When you use a sewing machine, it's a set speed that it moves at for the repercussions on up and down. Mm-hmm. You can pull it through it, it ain't gonna run no faster, or it ain't gonna move more faster than it's already projected to run.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I move slow. I already do a bunch of layers when I tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
So I pack color at a low, slow speed. I want to feel that progression of the color moving in and out the skin.
It's like taburi, like Japanese.
Facts. When I do black and gray, I run black and gray at a higher voltage because my hand speed is going to be so much quicker. It ain't it ain't so much about volts. It's volts versus hand speed.
Exactly.
So if you got a harder hitting machine that requires less pressure from you, then when you got a higher volt, that's more successions of the skin hidden. So when you're doing black and gray, when you run up the volts a little bit and you move quicker, you will get a more stretched out granule shade rather than if you run at a slow speed, you'll start to notice that pepper going on to it.
Exactly.
When you combine that with knowing the taper of needles and then the gauges of the needles, a lot of people be like, my black and gray is not smooth, but then you running on a low speed to where it's giving more hang time into the skin, allowing more ink to be punctured in, rather than if you was moving at a higher speed with a smaller gauge needle with a shorter taper, so you can actually move and feather and see those granule shades start building up. When you be doing like black and gray, you got to understand that the shades got to saturate and show in the skin. Exactly. So you have to, that's why black and gray artists move super slow so they can see all the shades actually build up. And when you do color, and I'm gonna tell y'all the flip side between color and black and gray, when you do color is literally doing color. It's like painting, and tattoo artists that do color move a certain speed because it has to dry. It ain't like black and gray. Black and gray is one of the fastest drying pigments in the color set. But other colors have to get saturated and dry. It's like if you was painting a wall. If the wall was drying, imagine taking a spray bottle and wetting the wall up every 30 minutes. The wall would never dry, and then you wonder why your colors get muddied up or why your colors don't look super saturated. Why do y'all think the next day the tattoo looks amazing? Because it's drying. So if you move more diligently while you tattoo, and you move softer with less trauma, less discharge, less moisture, faster drying, then you actually get a more beautiful set and saturated tattoo as you progress on out. And if you don't understand these concepts, just know with this, when you're doing color, let's say if you make something too red, you can always brush a lighter tone of red or desaturate it with the white to make pink and brush pink over the red, and the red will lighten up. But see, with black and gray, if something too black, you can't brush light over it to make it dark. It's already set. So that's really the main difference. One of the subtle differences in black and gray and color is the being able to lighten the contrast versus being able to completely control the contrast.
So you say black and gray is less forgiving than color?
Yes. Black and gray is less forgiving than color, because once it's too dark, bro, you got to figure it out.
There's a lot more finesse involved, like you said.
Yeah, black and gray is finessing for sure.
Absolutely. It's like color tattoos is a rock bass guitar, but then black and gray is like a violin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how you feel.
That was some good knowledge shit.
Yeah. Bars, y'all.
Right. All right. All right. So before we go, bro, like, what's like one thing you just want to say, a tip or something to people listening, man, that whether it's just something you want them to know about you, or it's just a tip, some life advice you want to give them.
I like how you said sometimes it's good to be a good person.
Yeah, just
versus being a good person.
What's one last bar you could drop on them, bro?
Man, how old are you, bro?
32.
Do you know the average man in America lives to be 80?
Yeah.
So you 32 right now, so that means you got approximately 120 days left on this earth. You do not have time to be bullshitting. Everybody that's watching this, you don't got time to be bullshitting, bro. I'm 34. I got about 100,000 days left on this planet. I do not got time to be bullshitting. Stop waiting until tomorrow, bro. Stop waiting to procrastinate, bro. Go on and pick up that book so you can really enjoy your life, enjoy your knowledge, and understand that you're trying to do something for your lineage. You don't remember your great grandparents, but you need to know that if you are going to break the generational curse and actually have some in your family, you need to stand up and make sure that your bloodline starts today. Learn how to forgive your parents, because they was doing the best that they can, and heal from that trauma on our parents not being able to give us everything and all the knowledge that we were supposed to have because they was trying their best. And you start with that shit today. Stop bullshit with your time. Start making room for your gifts, because your gifts gonna make room for you. Start self-investing in yourself, and make sure that when you leave this earth, you got something that you can pass along to your kids. The best thing you can give your kids is freedom. Work hard for that tree, and understand that just because you grew that tree don't mean you probably gonna gonna get to enjoy the shade. A lot of people that grow the tree never get to enjoy the shade of the fruits that come from the tree. But it ain't about us, it's about your future lineage. I'm not hustling for me right now. I'm hustling for my kids later on down the line that's gonna be happy that you stood up on business and you decided to make them decisions that you want to make today so you can have something that's worth having, so your last name can actually mean something, so that people can look back in your family tree and you can actually be legendary and realize that this shit started today. I don't care what run in your family. When that shit meet you, that don't mean that shit gotta keep running, bro. You can stop all them unhealthy habits right now. You can get up right now. You can start everything right now. You can do tomorrow right now. Don't wait for the new year to be a new better, new me. Start that shit tomorrow. Start that shit today. Start that shit an hour from now. And it's just small steps, bro. Very, very small. Don't take the elevator, take the stairs. Don't do the easy way, do the hard way. Do the road that's paved.
Man.
Well, you just ruined it, boy. I got you, bro.
Yeah, man. Well said, bro. Like that's a real good point, man. Like I love to agree with that one because, like you said, a lot of stuff that we doing today, we're not gonna get to enjoy it.
No,
it's for our future generations. A lot of people don't get that. Like the sacrifices you paved today, it's for our sons, for their family, for their family's family, like you said. So don't look at it as like, well, shit, it ain't gonna happen in my lifetime. So why try? Why do this? Like, no,
that's selfish.
Exactly, man. It's because you only got one life, so you at least do. If you can't get the dreams that you wanted in your lifetime, at least set it up so your future lineage, like you said, can achieve those dreams later.
The goal,
make your life have purpose.
The goal is to achieve the most that you can in your lifetime, and wherever you shortstop at, you pass the torch.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You pass the torch. The best thing that I given my daughter is freedom. Mm-hmm. She gonna have 7 figures when she turns 18, and it's gonna be limitations to being able to touch this money.
Right.
Yeah. She gonna have a 800 credit score. Like, I'm giving you the one thing I never had, the freedom to find out exactly what the fuck I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Like, rather, if you want to do what I do and tattoo, which is amazing, if you want to play soccer, if you want to shave your head bald and backpack across Europe, you got the freedom to do that, sweetheart. I worked this hard to give you the freedom to be able to do what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, exactly, man. Shit. I appreciate you, man, dropping this knowledge, man.
Sure.
Talking with us. It was a great episode, man.
Yeah, good vibes.
Oh yeah. If y'all watching, man, if y'all don't follow him, go ahead and follow him already, man, because he done dropped a whole bunch of bars.
Who doesn't follow?
Man.
Right.
INKBYPNUT on all platforms. I'm telling y'all, Christian Mingle, man. Book that appointment through there, for real.
Profile,
Ink by Peanut on everything, even on gaming network.
Right, man. Hey, man, but once again, thank you for coming on, man. We see y'all next episode. Peace.
All right.
Oh, yeah.